Surrender now!
What do you want?
Do not move!
Escape. Charlie, yelling a war cry, jumps into the clearing and distracts a redcoat soldier, allowing Tommy and Johnny to escape. As they run, they hide the heavy muskets they took from the redcoats. They reach a river and are safe, but they are tired, hungry, and have lost their gear. The boys are confused and worried about Charlie, wondering why he would risk his life for them. Johnny fears Charlie might reveal their village's location under torture. Tommy, in turn, feels ashamed of how he had treated Charlie earlier. The boys decide they must rescue Charlie after they complete their mission. They then build a raft and cross the river, narrowly escaping a crocodile. Chapter 10. Climbing the Cliff. Tommy and Johnny are hurrying to reach a cliff before nightfall, as instructed by Chief Philip. They hear a loud booming sound as they approach, which they realize is the talking rock. At the cliff, they use their knives to cut and braid creepers into ropes to climb. They are expert climbers from their experience hunting wild cattle. The climb is difficult and dangerous, with strong winds and a narrow ledge. In the darkness, Tommy has a difficult time, and at one point, his hand slips. He must save his breath and continue climbing slowly and surely. He finally makes it to the top, completely exhausted. Chapter 11. The Mocho Maroons. After resting, Tommy realizes he must get Johnny up the cliff safely. He uses a long branch with a crook to pull up the rope and re-secure it to a nearby tree. They begin their journey again, navigating by the stars. The boys reach a mountain that looks like a loaf of sugar, which Chief Philip had told them to look for. They use the ABENG, the maroon horn, to call for help. A voice from the shadows questions them, and a scout named John appears. John is impressed by their bravery, especially after learning they climbed the cliff. He and another scout carry the boys, who are too tired to protest, to their village. The boys are brought before Chief James of the Mocho Maroons. Tommy delivers the message about the Redcoat Army, and Chief Philip's willingness to burn his village if necessary. Tommy also tells Chief James about Charlie's capture and bravery, and they discuss whether Charlie would betray them under torture. Chief James orders the boys to rest while he holds a council. Chapter 12. Captured by the Redcoats. This chapter goes back in time to Charlie's perspective. It reveals that he followed the other boys because he was ashamed of cheating during a race and was afraid to return to the village. He had seen everything that happened, including the Redcoats firing at Tommy and Johnny. He was hoping that by helping them he could redeem himself. After the boys escape, Charlie is captured by the two Redcoats. They are angry about losing their muskets and are amazed at how the boys slipped from their hands. They tie Charlie's arms and take him back to their camp, where he is brought before the captain, a fierce-looking man with a red moustache. When Charlie refuses to tell them where the maroon village is, the captain threatens to torture him by heating irons to warm the roots of his tongue to make him talk. Charlie, terrified, collapses to the ground. Chapter 13. To the Rescue. Tommy and Johnny are awakened in the Mocho village and learn that their message was heard. They insist on joining the Mocho warriors on their march back to Mountaintop to fight and rescue Charlie. The Mocho warriors, led by their captain, move so quickly that Tommy and Johnny are carried on their shoulders. The boys are taken through secret caves that lead them through the mountains, bypassing the difficult cliff they had to climb. When they reach the river, they discover a large hidden canoe. They cross the river and soon meet up with the Mountaintop warriors. Chapter 14. Captain Dick agrees. Tommy is reunited with his father, who praises him and Johnny for their bravery. Tommy's father reveals that Chief Philip had known all along that Charlie had cheated in the race, but they never said anything. The Maroons discuss whether to rescue Charlie. Tommy's father explains that in wartime, the community's safety comes first, and they cannot spare warriors to rescue one boy. He says they fear Charlie might have already betrayed them under torture, as he doesn't think Charlie is brave enough to withstand it. Tommy is upset and insists that Charlie's brave act of saving them should be enough to earn a rescue.